Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. And Todd, what's going on, baby? First things first, you already know. Hopefully everybody having a blessed and productive Thursday. Hopefully everybody smoothly getting through the work day. We almost to the weekend. Got things planned. Just make sure you're keeping yourself safe as always. Keeping your eyes glued to the street, son. And just make sure that you staying blessed as always. Yeah, of course, you was gonna get one of those in the beginning of everything. But Willis, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate everybody that tuned in for the conversation. Definitely was a great conversation as always. Missed it, catch the replay. I'm not gonna be on this too crazy. I'm mainly want to emphasize a few things today. And again, I'm going back to the health part of it. There's some of you again lacking coverage. You know you got time to go get yourself in order, get you some sort of healthy coverage so you can be straight. Dee, what's going on, baby? Main thing I would tell you is, go to healthcare.org and whatever health insurance you might have had or might be uh, actually cut off, get your shit reapplied. Excuse me for saying it that way, but you don't have to. Um, there's some of y'all right now who are going to be going through the suffering until sometime after the new year. And that's the worst thing too, when you can't get nothing done until well after the new year. So again, I would encourage a lot of y'all right now, especially who need it, get your health insurance and everything in order, get yourselves intact, just in case you might have to go do something. This way it won't cost you out of pocket. Some people crying right now because even down to dental work, prime example, told somebody, I just went in there to inquire something. Not that I needed it done anyway. I just wanted to inquire on something. But I know there's different spots, like I said, that got different pricings. And it's crazy because those three spots in particular is like the damn. For those people, it would be, you know, it wouldn't be as bad to them, but the fact that you might have to actually travel out, that's going to be the problem. Serious, what's going on, baby? One thing to remember is that without taking care of your health, you pretty much is sitting duck. You're gonna need that insurance because there's certain things that you ain't gonna be able to heal yourself, and there's gonna be things that a regular doctor ain't gonna be able to do. So again, make sure y'all got your medical and everything else up the bar. If you gotta tweak something or even change policies or whatever, I'd advise you to do so, especially find something that works for you. You know, some people are trying to tell you ain't no affordable health care. There is. You just gotta know what exactly you're going for. And in the event you hear me snapping, yeah, they've been trying to get me all day too for some reason. Those scam calls, but it ain't working. So we just spoke about this last night, didn't we? That's another story though. But again, for most of y'all, you want to be here longer, definitely want to remain stronger. So keep your health the way you need to keep your health. Harry, what's going on? Yeah, they tried it really. We just talked about this last night. Just talked. They should know anyway. I don't answer numbers that I don't know anyway. So unless you texting me and let me know that, yo, this is my number. I don't be picking up. That's for a lot of y'all. Also, yeah, getting them calls or getting them random whatevers. You already know how to deal with that shit. But again, as far as the health is concerned, make sure you up the par. Sometimes it ain't just about keeping yourself in the best shape as far as just on a physical tip. It's also keeping yourself better on the mental tip. Yeah, they tried it again. Pixie, what's going on, baby? Yeah, they tried it. See what I'm talking about? They tried it. And they really starting to get annoying. How would you need that though? Because regardless to what, you complete yourself when you strong mentally and physically. Physically, you already know 9 out of 10, you probably might be where you need to be at. And if you're not, get to where you feel you need to be at. And I'm saying that on both angles. Watching this young boy to a degree every morning coming out, I'm thinking he going for boxing, but I could be wrong about it. He out there jogging every morning, taking the necessary steps. East Dad, what's going on, son? What's going on, son? Again, even the simplest things, whether you jogging, walking, even if you got one of those practicing bags, doesn't matter if it's for boxing, kickboxing, whatever. Best way to exercise, regardless. One thing to remember too is don't overwork yourself and don't push your body to its limits. Because at some point, you're gonna crash. Angela, what's going on, baby? And you really don't want to crash, especially at the wrong time. I've seen a couple things where it looked like it could have been critical, especially for those who like to be in the gym wild crazy. I'm talking about the gym rats, the everyday, all day, sun up, sundown ass. Sorry to say it that way about y'all, but y'all be wild to a degree, especially those who ain't fully well rested, not taking the time when they supposed to take the time. Yeah, you push your body to the limits at certain points. And there's other times you overdoing it. You gotta chill out a little bit. And there's certain things that ain't too good on your heart anyway, because that's leading to nothing more but stress that you don't need. There's a right time to crash if you take your butt to bed, but we ain't gonna go there today. Right time to be crashing is when you get safe and in your home and you able to lay in your damn bed. Like, shoot, that's all I can really tell you. But again, if you push your body to certain limits, I understand them, especially if it's helping you in the long run with certain situations. There's some people who want to push themselves to the limit just by doing the simplest things like jogging, the the ellipticals or the calisthenics or whatever the case is, right? Even the actual run around the track, yeah, you gotta be careful on that too. All in all, though, you just gotta remember, as much as you want to get to a certain destination, you gotta take your time while you on that destination. Don't rush the process. You take everything step by step. Even if you just getting back reacclimated with workouts and everything else, the main thing is don't overdo it on your first try. It's the same thing for some who are going through rehab and stuff like that, physical rehab. Certain days you're gonna push your limits because you're trying to get back, and it's understandable. That's because you want to get back to the normalcy. But then you got to remember too, you can't push your point. You can't push a point to where you're not going to be able to come back at all. You got to remember that part. As much as it may be worth it, sometimes you still got to take that necessary time and that balance. Keep yourself structured. You know, you got some people right now who honestly are taking these sweet times, and they doing it the way they're supposed to do it. Because when it's all said and done, they're gonna come back 100 times stronger, not just physically but mentally. I'm able to get back to where I was at before the injury or before anything stopped me from doing what I was doing. We got some people who are prime example, probably just waking up from long stem comas, and now they gotta retrain themselves to talk, walk, all of that. Might have some people who have mental damage or physical damage to their brain, whatever. It's the same thing. It's a process. Again, you just got to remember again, love love yourself enough to not kill yourself. And that's on all aspects of life. Those who like to bodybuild and do all that extra stuff, all right. Some of y'all should already know you start off slow till you get to where you need to get to. But there's some things you're not going to be able to overdo every day. So in that notion, you're going to have some sort of substitute on what you want to do. And that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people who are doing the most wonderful things without having to, again, go off the deep end for it. Pace yourself. It's always that same thing in life. Again, no matter what you're doing, just pace yourself. Don't move too slow and don't move too fast neither. A lot of us was either doing that or just I didn't. I don't know. I never really was a gym rat. I barely went to the gym. And I didn't need to. Not with all the physical work I was always into or doing. So, but even on the days that I did go in to do whatever, hey, you still gotta pace yourself. Know what you're doing too. No doubt, Pixie baby. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. We don't all need to be. You're right about that. We don't need to be super buff. But I can't tell nobody nothing. That's up. That's up to the person themselves to decide if that's how far they're gonna take it. I ain't messing with you, realist. Son said I was using the. Oh, I ain't messing with you, bro. But even the simplest exercises you do, know not to overdo it either. Once you get, well trained on certain ones, you definitely gotta be careful because one simple mistake, you can hurt yourself or just bruise yourself up and you don't need to. I'm not taking a knock on nothing. I know some people that's because they do that for them bodybuilding competitions or strongman competitions, etc., they good because I can understand why they do it. But see, even most of them got the same notion of not to overdo it. Take your time on certain days and work on certain factors, and that's it. But the main thing to always remember, again, keep a balance. You can have a heavy top if you want, but you're gonna be mad when you got a skinny bottom, and guess what? Now all that weight is going towards your knees and stuff. You gotta be mindful. Weight, height, all that does play a factor, especially in the health factor. So just think about that before you decide to do anything that you know could probably lead to some damage that you don't want. Be mindful of what you're doing. Kev, what's going on, my guy? You already know if y'all just tuned in, the like button. It's supposed to be that way East Dad because guess what? Again, if you probably got the top, but you got bony legs, you gonna feel it. Because look at all that weight and pressure that's coming, especially from the upper torso. So come on now. Supposed to keep yourself balanced. And a lot of people was working on certain things because that's what they was doing. It's needed though. Not everybody gonna be able to be in tip top shape the way they feel they should. But just the notion of still trying to keep yourself focused on certain things to keep you motive, you'll be all right. You want to be as mobile as possible, even when you're getting up there. I'm really laughing because, and it's in a good way. I'm laughing because I just watched this lady walk past me before I came back in here. This lady is 87 years old and moving like she's still in her mid to early 30s. Like she's just moving, bopping up and down the street. Like, wait a minute, no walker, no. It's rare, but you'll see it. Depends on how you keep yourself throughout the course of your time. It's crazy, man. And I'm laughing because this lady still ain't been no bigger than a twig since I was born. So it goes to show you again, just keep yourself right. When there's certain things you're gonna have to refrain from, just do so. And if they telling you gotta stop drinking, stop drinking. No matter what it may be, just make sure if you know that's what's really hurting you or possibly destroying you at that point, just stop doing it. The main thing to remember though, no matter what, just make sure you covered on all angles. And if you know you gotta do certain things for your health on the physical tip, make sure you're doing. If they tell you do need to exercise regimen or you gotta change your diet or whatever the case is, make sure you're doing that. Be a beneficial part. If you lack in certain things, make sure you get eating the right. You don't necessarily always gotta get the medications and all the pills and stuff like that. The natural stuff that you be eating a lot of times will have the stuff that you're looking for, like cucumbers, beets, stuff that you really won't want to eat. Trust me, they'll have damn near half of the stuff you need. Passion fruits and pomegranates and stuff like that got a lot of antioxidants, so on and so forth. It's all about really what you're putting in your body and how much you're putting into your body. You need calcium, bananas, and specific fruits like that. It definitely help with calcium. Who the hell drinks Sunny Delight? Wait a minute. Yeah, you definitely a fool for that one. Who the hell drinks Sunny Delight? I think he drinking that Tang. That's what you gotta put that Tang down, man. Put that down, son. Put that down. BMF, I'm not gonna lose my attitude until you bring my damn scratch off tickets in here, man. See, we ain't gonna do this today. Matter of fact, since you came in here, my bad, y'all. See, I knew he was gonna walk into one of these today, and he need to get it. Tired of your shit. Come in here with that, man. Told you, every time you ain't got my scratch off tickets, we gotta beef. Nah, what's going on, bro? For those who ain't following me on Twitch, don't worry, we in there at 6. Like I said, I wasn't gonna keep y'all too crazy. Still got some time with y'all though. But I mostly want to emphasize on that again because holiday seasons are approaching, and a lot of people, whether they got strong health insurance or not, it's going to be a up and down battle for a lot of y'all. But just making sure y'all keep yourselves on the up and up is the most important thing. Riaz, what's going on, my guy? Yeah, but definitely make sure that no matter what it is you're doing, whether you a gym rat, whether you work at home working out, or just do whatever outside, keep yourself safe. Number one, just make sure you in the most focused position in your mind. Because once you start doing something, your mission is to go as far as you can go, and then work on something else from there. A lot of times, I feel you starting to work on both body parts. Rather you working your arms or you working your legs. Guess what? Give it a balance. I've seen some people do a little bit of both going in the spots. You think they're going to just do one set of exercises? Nope, they doing a little bit of everything. Again, it mostly is about keeping your body as mobile as possible. The right intake on certain foods, trust me, you're going to be all right. As much as some people don't like to incorporate greens in your diet, you're going to have to. Don't matter. Kale greens, collard greens, greens, period. Peas. Definitely keep yourself where you need to keep yourself. Queen Rose, what's going on, baby? The main thing to remember, no matter what you're doing, is keep yourself active. Whether it's taking your daily walks, if you're traveling by foot, you know how long you're going. Hey, do what you gotta do. Bring yourself where you need to bring yourself. You're doing some specific exercises. Hey, you're still doing something. And again, the most important thing while you're doing what you're doing again is giving your body the most important rest. I hear you, Queen. Mostly, again, just remember you gotta have that motivation and that strive, even when it comes to doing that. Feel good about what you're doing. If you feel you are getting the proper exercise or you feel like you're doing certain things for the betterment of your health, your weight, whatever, hey, just feel good doing it and let nobody stop you from feeling that pride right there. Some people think you'll be stuck doing certain things forever. That's not always the case. Whatever you might need as far as vitamins and nutrients is concerned to keep your body preserved. Make sure you get it. There's gonna be some things again you might not want to eat, but you be like, just for your betterment, for your body to stay where it need to stay at. Hey, do what you got to do. Just got to remember even to keep a balance as far as your food is concerned. Now we know with some of the exercises and stuff like that, or even just with certain situations, you gotta have a specific carb intake. I grant that, especially when you're working out or you doing all that other stuff. Yeah, yeah, I know all that. But again, sometimes you're gonna have to substitute. But make sure you're making the right substitutions so you're good. You know. Yeah, I mean, now listen, nobody really likes eating salad, but if you're creative enough to make whatever kind of salad, especially if you use lettuce and greens and stuff like that, should be usually all right. See, the problem with some people, they don't want to take the time out to do certain things. Sometimes you can make your own vinaigrette or your own specific sauce you want on your salad. And whatever ingredients you're going to put in the salad, it could be chicken, it could be bacon, it could be a little bit of anything. As long as, again, you got enough of the greens to hold you down, good. And again, making sure you're eating specific fruits and vegetables that you know is going to keep you where you need to be at 8. I encourage y'all to keep doing that as well too. I hear you, bro, and that's a strong path right there. I ain't gonna hold you. There's always ways to still substitute certain things, even if you ain't eating meats no more. For some reason, I keep getting little feeds on my shorts. Somebody been eating vegan like a mug, but hey, that's what's keeping them healthy. If they still getting that old no taste they felt they ain't missing, and hey, substitute. It's all good. I don't know. Some people the bodies is weird. We know that. Ryan, what's going on? No, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's the best thing as far as if you in the sports field, you always supposed to take the ice baths. I'll give you that much, bro. He said I ain't ready to go vegan. Now, listen, it no matter how you doing things in life, no matter what you intaking, right? It's just about a balance, keeping the right greens, fruits, vegetables all around you, and again, just burning off those calories when needed. Shoot, there's some people who ain't eating certain meats, but they still eat chicken and fish. Majority of the time, those are the best options for us anyway, at least in my opinion. Good old chicken, some good old fish. Doesn't matter if it's salmon, steamed or fried. It doesn't matter. I hear you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought you was the other Ryan that used to be in here. No lie to y'all be bushwatching. It's just about, again, the intake. Again, having a balance. We know a certain nights you ain't gonna want to cook. You might be too tired, and even if you want to order something out or go out to go eat, just making sure you getting the right type of intake. Making sure it ain't going to sit on you, especially when you do decide to fall out. Once you fall out, you ain't trying to wake up to no heartburn, no none of that. We know that. No reflux, no none of that. Or just keep the healthy options dependent. If you already got the healthy options in your house, a lot of times you ain't got to do much. There's some people that are probably juicing like a mug, so you ain't really got to do much. You don't want nothing too crazy. Hey, you might whip something up like a good old salad, or make some sort of a light sandwich, depending. But no, you ain't far off though, Ryan, as far as the ice bath is concerned. But that's mostly, I've seen a lot of sports athletes, and I've seen them do that. It's necessary. I've seen boxers do it, NBA players, football players, shoot. Even now the baseball players. We know it's necessary though. I don't know, for some people it's just a scary thing is how long you gotta sit in there. That's the crazy part about it though, but we know it's definitely good. It's almost the same thing with the hot baths as well too. Sometimes you need that. Again, your body needs a balance. Yeah, you already know that, bro. You already know that part. It's just about, again, taking into consideration. It's the most important part of all of that. And if you are blessed every day to do what you do, hey, just do it mindfully. And also just make sure you're not taking those shortcuts to get to any type of goal you're trying to get to. Again, just keeping your mind strong and executing on all those plans, it definitely speaks volumes. But yeah, on that note, again, for all those who are making strides even on that level, again, just keep yourself where you need to keep yourself. And the most important part, again, don't get knocked off your course no matter what. Keep that strong spirit to keep things moving. Legend, what's going on, my guy? No, that's the most important thing to remember, again, balance. Getting your proper rest. That's how you're gonna keep your mind and your spirit sharp too. You're gonna need the rest. Even if you gotta cut off everything, hey, get some rest. Get up in the morning, you already know you gotta have a specific amount of protein and everything in you, especially if you are on the workout tip. So get yourself together, man. Everything good, bro. You already just had to come and chime in with the people real quick. No, trying to make sure they keep themselves together on that health tip today too. There's a lot of people right now, they don't do it right now. But some don't want to listen to reason anyway. I honestly always felt if you get in that same thing from more than one professional, sometimes you're gonna have to really listen to that. They telling you to slow it down for real. Slow it down. You might have to switch certain diets. Okay, shouldn't be that hard to do. You got to motivate yourself and definitely point yourself in that direction. And from there, keep that strength built up. You already, bro. Shoot. No, I gotta chime in. Again, you already know if you don't get the morning one, you're gonna get the afternoon. So but I'm saying that because I don't watch some people walking down the block, and like I said, it amazes me. It's all about a balance in life because again, you got some people moving around that well past their 60s, 70s, and you still shocked how they moving. And they ain't suffered injuries just like most people would be suffering at a certain age, man. But it's crazy. You know, the most important thing to remember again is just loving yourself. And I think keeping stress down is another part of the most beneficial health. Some of these people I look at, even up in the ages, and they still moving like they slow bopping, but they still moving. You be like, oh, okay, I see what it is. It's a whole balance. It really is about loving yourself, keeping yourself strong on all aspects, and just keeping yourself grounded and humble. It's really all it is about. Who the hell tried to call me? But I told you I don't answer phone numbers. I don't know, son. And even down to the kids, and even down to the teens, the same thing. They gotta have a balance. We know some people are gonna be naturally big, but still keep yourself trimmed down. Don't put yourself in certain situations again to where you can't stop the process from happening. There's some people who was in the prime shape of their life, and the minute they decide to let themselves go, and even when they tried to stop it, it was already too late. Process had already began. Again, when you are not keeping the same regiments, especially when you already consistently doing stuff like that, that'll take a toll on you as well too. James, what's going on, my guy? Hey, I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Man, main thing again, keeping your stress levels down at all costs. We know it's hard to at times, but sometimes you really have to just sit back, take a breather, and from the outside looking in, just determine what you need to really be worried about, and everything else, you leave it be. Haley, what's going on, baby? Not gonna lie though, it definitely hurts your chances when you just continuously stress out over things that you really don't need to be stressing out over. Main thing is to keep your heart intact. So stress on the heart, stress on the brain, two worst chemicals. And going back to what I was just saying recently, again, once you start abandoning a regiment that you already are accustomed to, things will change on you. Legend, the title says it enough. Besides that, I take my normal walks in the morning. And I know I'm that stressed that I gotta take a walk. I don't give a damn if it's cold. I'll be all right. I hear you, Haley. There's different ways that people relieve their stress. Me, if I ain't blowing the blunts, man, listen, I'm on the walk and I still be doing both. And sometimes I'll actually do some activities. If I see it's a sport that I was normal to play, I'm in there. Tanya, what's going on, baby? Or I do what I've been doing. I'll sit in my mind and I'll write some things down. And in the process of doing that, you see what you be getting sometimes. A straight raw machine with no punches, no nothing. So, and that was a lot of ways I was relieving my stress anyway. If I wasn't writing something down, whether it was poetry, raps, R&B, didn't matter. I could have just been writing down general thoughts. They all played a part at some point. No doubt, Tanya, baby. See, again, it's all about a balance. Even through my stressfulest times, I knew how to just handle myself. And when I did, I had the right people around. Again, it's about balance all around the board. Having the right stability, the people, and again, just building yourself to a point where you know, listen, there's some things you're just not gonna be able to do. But in the long run, I'm gonna tell you this: no matter what you do to relieve your stress on whatever tip you relieve your stress out on, alcohol shouldn't be one of them. I'm sorry, because time and time again, alcohol is proven you cannot be stressed out or going through any type of real raw emotions and get intoxicated. Some crowds you're seeing right now is because of that, because you're drinking. I don't care if you smoke bud. I don't care if you do whatever you think you're doing to relieve your stress. Just make sure it ain't a part of your destruction. That's all I tell you. So my balance is what it is. When I know I'm stressed out, yeah, you already know that jar stay full. It stay in the air. But I also do still do what I do. Besides working, I'm already moving around when I'm at work. So again, I'm always mobile. Nah, it's a whole fact. It's not really the worst thing ever. It's about having moderation and consideration again. But I'm neither I'm neither the man upstairs himself or anything else, so I don't delve into that. I can just try to give the best advice for some that need to hear it. It ain't worth it. A lot of times you just gotta take a walk. You get away from everybody and go think. That's the most important thing to remember about stress. It's about what you do and how you do things in the heat of that moment. Main thing to remember again is not to crash out. So if you gotta go get away from people, doesn't matter, go do so. There was days I was ready to explode. I got away from everybody, even the closest people, and even they were shocked because at some point I would calm the hell down before anything. But no, I went on about my business. And if I didn't do it, that means it would have been bad for a little bit of everything. And the sad part about it is it would have been nothing I could really say to repair certain things with certain people, especially if I done went that deep. So sometimes you're gonna have to do that. Ain't about acting funny or just not caring, but you care enough not to let your damn aggressions go out on the wrong people. No doubt, serious baby. I'm probably gonna be on for like another 15 minutes anyway. I do plan on coming back on that Twitch at 6, like I said. So, but see, it's the thing though, real it's people that could drink crazy and still hold themselves. Again, it's more about the mental. I never had an off button, but guess what? At some point, a brother was getting hungry because I was doing both at that time. I don't drink as much as I used to, and for good reasons. It don't got nothing to do with health either. It was just a stable choice that needed to be made. Sometimes there'll be a lot of people's downfalls is the heavy use of alcohol, but hey, I can't tell nobody nothing because I was once there. But in that same token, you ain't have a consideration. You're gonna be festive, all right, do what you do. But it can't be an all day, everyday thing for some people. Because again, that's breaking down your health more than anything. And there's some people who don't even do what they supposed to do to make sure they keep themselves balanced. I know people who drink to the point where you would think they on their way up out of here, and they not. Why? Because they still give a balance. They'll be eating, still doing what they're doing. It's about eating the right stuff, and we know, a lot of bread, starches, just make sure they ain't got nothing too greasy on it. Drinking that water too. That's another thing that keep a lot of them where they need to be at. Even these old heads, be always having a bottle of water somewhere. So if you're gonna be on the heavy tip with it, hey, still be mindful. You still need a balance. But if not, if you're not on it every day, hey, still have a balance. Always keep that water or something, keep you hydrated. Know that part. Your mind is structured to be a well-oiled tank, a thinking machine, and a little bit of everything else along those lines. So that means you got to keep that part tuned as well. And there's some who are not even doing the best things, even as far as their mental health is concerned. And I would advise y'all to start doing so. And again, if you feel you're around the wrong people that are encouraging the BS, then hey, you are essentially going to have to make your own decision. Again, when you make the best decisions possible, you'll see the growth. No doubt. I see you up in here, baby. I already know if y'all just tuned to hit the like button. If y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Remember what I said though. Strong mental will give you a strong balance and everything else. Keep your spirits upbeat. Try to eliminate as much stress as possible. And even on the days when it seemed like you're not going to be able to get no stress relief at all, you will. It'll come up when you least expect it. I think that's the best reason why you should keep yourself in that much of a good, healthy spirit anyway. It's not so much just looking healthy, it's also about feeling healthy. When you feel something is wrong with your body, you need to do what you got to do. And in certain spots, you might have to do what's necessary to keep yourself away from avoiding certain contagions and certain things. All right, grant that. But again, having a balance. Like again, we got some people still using the face mask, and for good reasons. Some of them need it because again, we know their immune systems is weak. So any type of sickness will definitely set them back. And especially after this pandemic done started. Uh, we noticed that again, some people are going to be utilizing the mask while crazy. Not mad at you, but just remember too, you're going to have a balance too, because your body also has contagions in it. So when you know you don't need to have it on, take your time to breathe. I keep saying that because I've seen some people even out of my area still going to the hardcore with it. I could grant it, but in the same instance too, at some point you gotta breathe. Take that into consideration. Benzo problem to I'm confused about that. I'm confused on that, Mike Guy. Not gonna hold you. If that's some sort of a new drug, I haven't heard about it yet. I haven't done my research on it. If you're talking about a car, I don't know nothing about no benzos. I don't ride no Lorenzos. I talk to the people and smoke my endo. Who, me? Yeah. Oh, oh, that part. Now listen, that's probably the least worries over here, at least where I'm at. But that's neither here nor there. But that problem right there, at some point, I don't think it's going to be stopped. No, I'm dead serious. I really don't know about that. Our problems ain't that. I think if it did, it'd be worse out here. So don't be laughing and encouraging the madness. What y'all laughing at, man? What y'all laughing at, man? Oh no, I don't wear no mask, Tanya. I don't need to. Man, listen. I don't be around too many people. When I do, I still know how to give myself separation. So sorry. So sorry. I hear you, Tanya. But this is what I'm saying too. You just gotta be mindful because a lot of people was getting sick and they was getting sick just by touching certain things. It's not so much as being around the air, whatever. A lot of times, if somebody done sneezed on something, coughed on something, spit on something, and you done been within reach of that, that's another way of contaminating yourself. You don't even know. Yeah, because those type of drugs, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. Um, those drugs I'm not aware of, but I know those are the type of drugs too that you really don't need to be prescribed at all. And if you are prescribed them, it's either a high dose or a low dose. I don't blame you, telling you. And even while you taking your chances, and you got to do what you got to do. You know, just make sure you safe. Like most people, just make sure you safe, no matter what it is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of different ways. And again, sometimes you're just not going to avoid getting sick. But see, with that, it's still tricky. Again, it's just about keeping yourself balanced. And when you know you got the stuff you need to combat whatever it is you can combat, do what you got to do. Like I said, the elderberry and whatever other little vitamins you might need, make sure you got that. Definitely a lot of vitamin C. Definitely good for that. Hopefully not, bro. And if you feel you are, bro, you need to take action into your hands because again, those type of those type of prescriptions, even if it isn't given by a doctor, you're supposed to make sure it definitely balance you out, from what I know. And if it ain't balancing you out, yeah, go get yourself some sort of help, bro. For real. It's tricky with these specific drugs because they are supposed to be quote unquote helping you, but in the same instance, they kind of messing you up too. Letitia, what's going on, baby? Yeah, you just gotta be mindful. That's all you gotta do, John. You know that, like most everybody else in here too. Just be mindful and be careful. Goldie, what's going on, baby? Especially around this holiday season again for a lot of y'all. Keep yourselves as healthy as possible, whether you masked up or not. Just knowing who you being around. And if you don't need to go in certain areas where you think it could be a bunch of sick people, yeah, keep yourself home. Yeah, that's that part right there too, bro. Again, there's a lot of different ways to combat and fight certain things that you might come across that get you sick. But it's also about giving your body that proper rest too. And if you don't necessarily got to stress yourself out to do anything, shoot, keep yourself in bed like you're supposed to. Miss T, what's going on, baby? Coming in here, shadow hugging, baby. You know, but again, loving yourself and taking care of yourself when you need to, that will definitely set you in the right path. You know, no matter working, working out, doing whatever, your body going to take a lot of stress throughout the day. But when you get the proper time to do so, make sure you're getting that proper rest as well. It is critical. Didi, what the hell you laughing at, baby? See, yo, realist, you ain't doing your brotherly duties, man. This is getting annoying now. Didi, what the hell? What the hell are you laughing at now? What I done did now? Got my scalp hurt. Letitia, I know you at work getting that money. Yeah. But again, loving yourself speaks volume. So again, getting that proper rest, getting rid of the unnecessary stress, making sure you don't got a ball on your chest. It's the best way to do it. Your stress relievers should be what it is. Stress relievers, no matter what it is. Whether it's writing, painting, or doing whatever. Whether it's listening to music, getting exercise, doing whatever. Keep yourself balanced at all times. Didi, we sending you to church. That's all I know. Lady Shay, what's going on, baby? Yeah, we definitely sending you to church. But again, that is more of a golden balance than anything. You got to love yourself enough to know the things that you're doing, especially if it's in the proper manner, is the best things for you. I ain't trying to do nothing, Tanya. I ain't doing nothing. I'm just keeping it real though. Best way to keep the most healthy balance in your life is eliminating all the stresses, especially the ones you can't deal with. And there's certain things you just can't take in either. You taking any type of negative energy from anywhere, it'll try to drain you, but no need for that. Again, loving yourself, keeping yourself balanced says enough. We all are strong in more than one way. That's the truth. We are. You might not feel like it, but you are. Appreciate you for dropping links all around the board. Sirius and Letitia, baby. Angela, you know what? I'm catching up the chat right now. I see y'all was saying some slick stuff out your mouth. It's all right. Now my pettiness on this Twitch account gonna be real petty tonight. Extra petty. Now I'm digging in the cedar chest. Don't worry. I'm digging in the cedar chest for this one. I hear you, Goldie. Yeah, Riz, what you did? She ain't give you no cookies? Come on, man. Miss T, why you ain't give him a piece of cookie? Come on now. Come on now. Sharing is caring up in this damn chat, man. Main thing to remember again, keep your mind strong, your heart definitely in its best condition, your liver, everything. Again, keep your stress levels down when needed. And you won't feel defeated. Yeah, all right. Angela, I ain't believing that. Come on, man. You want to come in here, get everybody a cookie and left realers out? Come on now. Come on now. No doubt, Goldie. Appreciate you, baby. Oh, damn it. Damn it, Haley. Well, crazy. Hey, but this is what it is. Be free, be yourself. Again, wasn't no disrespect in here at all, so it didn't matter. I'm here for all the uplifting and everything I could possibly do. So if I helped them in some way, hey, I'm happy about that. Lady Shay, I ain't silly. Hold on, I'm catching up with everybody. Nah, but again, just keep yourself in the right mindset at all times. Even at your stressful moments, hey, release whatever stress you need to release because it ain't good on you. And again, that is draining. That is the number one reason why people are still dying. Not trying to let the stress that they need to let go go. Ailey, listen, everybody that have been here in almost the last 2 years of me doing content, I let them be free and say and do whatever as long as they respect in the chat and as long as they respect me. I ain't no tyrant. I ain't no czar, none of that. I allow everybody to be as free as possible. The most important thing is just loving yourself. And sometimes it be like that, Haley, trust me. But hey, at least he ain't do nothing out the woodworks, basically. So he good. Like most people, you good. Damn it, Lady Shay. Oh, you already know it's always a great conversation over here. There's also some good healing over here. Whether the link is dropped or not, doesn't matter. You always gonna have some sort of a good talk. And some of these talks again are healing, definitely uplift the spirits in certain ways. Yeah, I might be brash with my delivery, but hey, I'm real with my delivery as well. So again, it's about getting the best out of people. So and sometimes the best way to get the best out of them, good conversation. Dee, what are you encouraging now that you laughing? Lady Shay, you starting the madness as well too. I smell somebody else in here shadow hugging and laughing for no reason, but it's all good. It's all good. Strength from within. The strength that's what's in that's what builds character. But that's what also builds a strong, healthy aspect of living. Gotta be strong on all cylinders. Whether you dealing with death, whether you dealing with health issues, whether you dealing with just the day-to-day stresses of work, family, so on and so forth. Giving yourself a balance when you need it. And if you gotta get to a quiet spot and just let everything out, do so. It's for the betterment of you. I know Sirius is getting ready for this damn club action. We know, we know. No, I don't know why you laughing, Didi. You be laughing at. You sure you're not eating that damn edibles, man? Come on now. Listen, you good, bro. As long as you ain't go out there and do something off the rip. Listen, if I saved you from doing something, I'm happy about that. But for further notice, you know you got family that actually do love and care for you. Go talk to them first before anything. But and still, this is what it is over here. I'm all for the healing and whatever talks possible. That's what starts building what we need to build. But yeah, something else I was going to tell y'all. Matter of fact, that's for another topic. I'll keep that for another topic. Yeah, you know how I do things. Miss T, we hope to see you in the next 20 minutes. Well, we hope to see all of y'all in the next 20 minutes. Uh-huh. Good news. Good news everywhere. Nah, but this is a good talk. For those who might have just been tuning in, you can catch the replay. Told you I wasn't going to hold you long on that. I just wanted to get that out there, especially for those on the health tip. Get yourself right and keep yourself right. And in the best spirits, you're going to be all right. Trust me. But let me get up out of here. Let me start setting up. For those, again, who don't got me on Twitch, better download it and follow your boy. I'll definitely be over there for a little while. Let's hope we get some good vibes, baby. Oh, man. It's always a blessing again to bring sun to the people. And, who knows? I could be back later tonight. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, no, hopefully somebody did get something out of this. And again, don't overdo it and don't overthink it either. Give yourself a balance. Know what you need to do and get to doing. Hold on 1 second. Anton, I thought you was following me already, baby. James, can you do me a favor, or any one of y'all do me a favor and just drop the link for the Twitch channel? Trust me, we gonna be up in here. You good, Ryan? Oh, come on. Oh, matter of fact, Anton, go on my community wall. Go on my community wall and check my. You'll see where it's at. Get always a good, conversation with the people. We're gonna keep continuing to do that, build and grow and prosper, and this is the best way to do it. Don't overwork yourself if you don't need to, and again, definitely just getting the proper rest. And with that being said, let me get up out of here. Definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in. And again, if you just tuning in, you catch the replay. Could be back later tonight. Later tonight, we'll see. If not, definitely see y'all in the morning for the cypher. I'll be up, baby. Y'all was new to the channel. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. Everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real builds. Again, keep yourself healthy and prosperous. Some of y'all see y'all in the next 15 minutes. And we definitely gonna tune in on that throwback. So y'all stay safe, keep that third eye open. And until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.